Live on WFLA Now, this is Hey JV. Here's JV Buno.
Hey there, folks. JB Buno here with you live on WFLA Now with a pretty cool live stream here for you today. Let's go full screen to Tampa. 95.7 The Beat has unveiled a secret location for their radio station's free gas giveaway here in Tampa, Florida. And the location is on WFLA.com. We'll read it here for you. This is the Chevron located at 1251 East Fletcher Avenue. So, 95.7 The Beat, R&B hip-hop station here in Tampa Bay. Hosting this with gas prices, of course, on the rise across the country, including in Florida, including in the Tampa Bay area. And they are giving away $41 in gas to the first 95 cars. Now, this has not been public knowledge for a long time. So, if you still want to take advantage of free gas here in Tampa, you still have time to do so. This is an event put on by 95.7 The Beat, hanging out at the Chevron here today. WFLA, the first television station able to bring you details of the location of the giveaway itself. But if you're in the area of 1251 East Fletcher Avenue, you still have time to score $41 in free gas. And hey, that's a good amount of gasoline considering rising gas prices. Also want to let you know that on WFLA.com, the WFLA app, we have the Tampa Bay gas price checker for you as well. That'll help you save some money on gas as gas prices continue to rise. We know how hard it is for families out there. So there's some great efforts underway in the Tampa Bay area, including by 95.7 The Beat, including by WFLA, to let you know about gas prices in the area that are cheaper than some of the other areas, perhaps in your neighborhood. As we look at from Eagle 8 HD, some of the vehicles now just arriving. So these are some of the first vehicles that were likely listening to the radio, listening to The Beat when they heard of the location. I'm sure it was a mad rush for drivers to get over to 1251 East Fletcher Avenue. The giveaway coming while people here in the Tampa Bay area, really across the country, they continue to feel a lot of pain at the pump. Gas reaching a record $4.38 per gallon last Friday. Now, gas prices did drop a little bit over the weekend, but really, gas prices are still just too high for our liking. Right now, the average price of gas in Tampa is $4.31 a gallon. But you can get $41 free in your tank through 95.7 The Beat for the first 95 cars that show up. I have not seen 95 cars show up here. Not anywhere remotely close. Also want to let you know, for those of you joining us here in the Facebook Live comment section here too, good opportunity to tag a friend. If you, of course, know somebody that might live in the area of East Fletcher Avenue in Tampa, maybe you just know somebody in Tampa who would really appreciate being given the opportunity to get $41 in free gas. Tag a friend. You can share this as well on social media. Good opportunity to let folks know that this is going on for probably, I would say, the next, I want to say the next half hour to an hour is when they'll probably reach the 95 cars. 95 cars is a lot of cars if you think about it. I mean, just in our view right now, there's about, there's a couple filling up right now. I think that some of these pumps are reserved for this event today. I think the other pumps are reserved for people just coming and going. So if you get in the line here at the Chevron on East Fletcher Avenue, 1251 East Fletcher Avenue, you get in this line, you'll be greeted by some of the folks with 95.7 The Beat. And then, you'll be taken over to one of the pumps to get $41 in free gas. Now, $41 doesn't get you the same amount of gas now that it did a few weeks ago, even really maybe even few days ago, depending on where you live. As we look there at the Chevron signage, it says $4.19 for a regular gas, for a regular gallon of gas, all the way up to $4.79 a gallon for premium gasoline. I see some folks who are tagging friends, family members in the Facebook Live comment section. Yeah, listen, you might be at work and you might not be able to escape for, for a trip. You can see the line just isn't that long yet. There's still ample time for you to get in this line and get that $41 in gas. I'll count the cars that I'm seeing here. I believe it's 2 at the pump, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 or so cars are in line right now, roughly. And I haven't seen too many before. This is really the beginning of that line. The line really starting to form about 10 or so minutes ago. So we're not even halfway there yet for the opportunity to get, again, $41 in gas. Now, listen, you might have to spend a little bit of time in line, but I think that there are a lot of folks out there that would be willing to wait 15, 20 minutes in line to get $41 in free gas. For some vehicles, that's near a full tank. For an SUV, a pickup truck, it might be maybe half a tank, given gas prices right now and how exorbitantly high they are. I would imagine that $41 gets you somewhat close to a half tank, maybe a little bit beneath that for large SUVs and pickup trucks. But smaller vehicles for sure, getting at least close to filling up their gas tank on $41 worth of gas. And I want to let folks know we of course we have worked with this radio station in the past. This is of course an event, a giveaway, if you will, to promote their radio station. We're not going to, of course, point you in the wrong direction here. This is very much there's some people saying, is this really real on the Facebook Live comment section? We can assure you that it is real. We're live with it because it is real. And there is an opportunity for the first 95 cars in attendance to the first 95 drivers to show up here today to score $41 worth of free gas at a time when people are really feeling that pain at the pump. I filled up the other day, and I was just watching the dollar figure on my pump go higher and higher and quicker. That pace, you blink and you go from $5 to $45. It's painful making a trip to the gas station. Going to the gas station is not fun right now because you're filling up and some people will go inside to grab a cup of coffee. They'll grab a beverage or grab a snack from inside the gas station. They'll come out and they'll see that they're paying $75, $85, more than $100 for their trip to the gas station just to fill up. Not fun times when it comes to our gas prices. Let me know in the Facebook Live comment section. Give a shout out to some of the folks in our comment section. Folks like, you can use hashtag HeyJB and we'll animate some comments on screen. We've got folks like Judy, Sergio. Let's see. Smiley, you're beautiful. Rachel in the comment section. Frank, Andrews, Janet, Jasmine, Christina. Let me know how much is it to fill up right now for you, for folks joining us on Facebook Live. Last time you went to the gas station, filling up your vehicle, how much did it cost? I will tell you that I think that my vehicle, I was there about a week ago, and I believe it was $54, $55 to fill up my car. I don't think I was on E or close to E. I think I had about a third or a quarter tank left when I filled up, but it was for about 2/3 of a tank of gas. It was about $55 for me. That's not fun. Let me know in the Facebook Live comment section what you're paying right now to fill up your gas tank. I'm sure that for a lot of folks, it's a lot for me, or a lot for you, a lot for all of us. My goodness, it's the line's starting to grow. I think word is now finally getting out. WFLA's live stream, I'm sure, getting the attention of folks. 95.7 The Beats radio station, I'm sure that they are talking about it on the air right as we speak. And the gas line now growing. I wonder what his sign says. Does it say free gas? It does. It says free gas. Because I'm sure if you're driving by and you're seeing a guy with a sign that says free gas, you're thinking, no way, that can't be true. That's what this driver's thinking right now. Like, this guy holding a sign, he's promising free gas. Is it a gimmick? Is it real? It says free gas line starts here. If you saw this guy on your street holding a sign that said free gas, okay, look, some folks are now getting in line. We'll throw up some comment section, or throw up some comments from our comment section. I see a bunch of hashtag HeyJB comments coming in. Sergio, your comment's pretty funny. We're gonna throw that one up on screen. In fact, let's let's start with Sergio's comment. Where are you, Sergio? Here you are. Sergio says that this guy's sign said hashtag JB will pay for your gas. I can't afford 95 tanks of gas to pay for. I could barely afford to pay for my own gas right now. I think that's a lot of folks, right? But Sergio, I appreciate the joke. Hey, Smiley, you're beautiful. Rachel says hashtag AJB. It takes $80 right now to fill up her SUV. Jasmine cruises around in a Mercedes-Benz. Very, very nice. Fill up right now for her is $105. That's a large chunk of change. We were talking about SUVs. Rachel says hashtag KJB around $95 for her Chevy Tahoe. As the line grows, we'll go back here full screen. I'll look for some more of your comments. Let us know, what does it cost right now to fill up your vehicle? With gas prices as high as they are, about $4.30 something cents. Again, for those of you just joining us, we have details in the link on the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment below. The WFLA.com article has the details. It's the first 95 cars getting $41 in gas. That's going to get you just under 10 gallons of gas. If provided that you're getting basic unleaded. Wow, look at the line now.
All right, thanks. You could probably kill IFB, though.
As Jim Hockett comes through the radio for a second. Look at the line now. Word has definitely gotten out. There's no doubt about it. I think there's a gentleman here or a driver here trying to make a U-turn to get into this line. Uh-oh, that's a bit of a interesting spot to be in. But now it might get a little competitive to get in line. Everyone wants to get their $41 of free gas. And here's the thing that's really important to note. It's for the first 95 vehicles. So there is, at some point now, that the line is getting as long as it is, one of these vehicles is going to be the cutoff point. Kind of like Black Friday. You ever been in a Black Friday line and they'll tell you that they have 13 TVs and you're in that Black Friday line and you're like, okay, are there 12 people ahead of me? And you're starting to count the people. We're getting to the point now where the line is probably getting close to, if you're just pulling up now, you might be getting close to that 95, that 95th vehicle. I mean, we don't know how many vehicles have passed through, granted, but look at the size of the line. Let's go full screen. Take a look at this. Massive line on Fletcher. In fact, we now have a traffic alert to pass along that the driver who is trying to make a U-turn, look at this. The driver that is trying to make a U-turn to get in line for gas is now holding up traffic on Fletcher in front of the Toyota dealership. So are they going to let the driver in for free gas? It looks like they are going to. So now Eagle 8 HD is going to move the camera to show you just how many vehicles are in line. It looks to be like at least 40, maybe 50 vehicles. Meteorologist Eric Stone is just coming into the newsroom after our midday newscast and asking if he's got time. Eric, I don't think you got time. No, I think that if you're leaving now to get gas, I don't think it's going to happen. Look at how long the line is now. It was, let me make this clear for you folks. If you joined us at the beginning of the live stream, it was maybe 15, 20 cars because the radio station had just put it out and WFLA had just put it out about the free gas giveaway in Tampa. And now the word has clearly gotten out. Perhaps folks watching our live stream or just listening to the radio, whatever it might be, word has clearly gotten out. Social media, you know that word travels fast. And now the line is crazy long. We can say crazy long here on East Fletcher in Tampa. We'll throw up some more comments here in just a moment. If you'd like for your comment to be featured on our live stream, you can use hashtag HeyJB. Someone has noted in the comment section about how some of the pumps are clearly empty. I believe that they have just reserved maybe these 4 pumps. Looks like 18, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those pumps are reserved for the free gas giveaway that, again, is being hosted by 95.7 The Beat. And the other pumps are, I think, reserved for regular paying customers. But I don't think anybody's waiting in this line to pay $4.19 gas when you look over the gas pump next to you and you're getting $41 in free gas. It'll be very interesting to see where the cutoff is. Use hashtag HeyJB if you'd like your comment to be featured as we look at the crazy line that has formed on East Fletcher Avenue to get $41 in free gas. Again, part of a giveaway by 95.7 The Beat, just kind of letting you know about it from the folks here at WFLA News Channel 8 and the folks at WFLA.com. I think a lot of the folks on the other side of the road are thinking U-turn. And they're thinking, how do I get into this line? This is now, we're getting into a situation now where there's traffic complications because of how many people are in line for free gas. Frank Andrews, hashtag HeyJB, says it was $4.44 this past weekend in Inverness, Florida. Yeah, that. You know what, Frank? I've seen that amount, and it hurts when you pull up to the pump and you see that price. It's not fun. C. Reyna or C. Renee. Hashtag HeyJB. I drive a Ford F-150, and it takes about $70 to $90 to fill up. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. And what's troubling is that with the price of oil per barrel expected to continue to rise, there's no immediate relief in sight. The White House has promised mitigation efforts, doing everything they can to curb gas prices in the right direction, making it more affordable for drivers here in the United States. However, economists have been pointing to the average price for a barrel of oil to continue to increase, which is going to make those mitigation efforts difficult. And we could be in the $4 range and approaching $5 for some time, based on what economists have said. In some areas of the country, California always gets singled out in this way, and we'll note it here as well. In California, gas prices are routinely above $5 per gallon. So not as bad in Florida as it is in some other sections of the country, but still going to the pump and paying $4 plus per gallon. In some areas, $4.50. And if you drive a car that only takes a higher caliber of gasoline, a higher grade of gasoline, it's especially painful because you're talking about $4.80 roughly for the most premium gasoline right now in the Tampa Bay area. A lot of folks tagging friends. Got some fun comments we'll throw up here. Again, I can only throw up comments on screen if they use hashtag HeyJB. If you don't want your comment to be featured on our live stream, just don't use the hashtag, and we'll let your comment go on idly by. 1251 East Fletcher Avenue, as Timmy in our comment section is noting. Timmy Marie. 1251 East Fletcher Avenue. But we're getting to the point now where, again, it's only the first 95 cars. I would say at the pump right now, we're somewhere in the first 20, 30, maybe 40, somewhere in the first half of the 95 total vehicles. And so there's a lot more in line. It might be really challenging if you're getting there now to get that gas. But I don't have a count. I don't have an exact count. Yeah, let's make this clear for Carol and the rest of our audience. Hashtag HeyJB. All those cars, how come no one's at the gas pumps, or are they just giving out cards for free gas? No, they have certain pumps that are reserved for this special event hosted by 95.7 The Beat, spreading some kindness by helping drivers with $41 in free gas for the first 95 cars. But there still has to be pumps open for the regular paying customers. So that's also why some of the pumps are not being occupied at this time. John, hashtag HeyJB. I have 15 gallons of gas. I'll trade 5 acres of land in Odessa. A lot of comments. coming in. Yeah, gas right now it's pricey. It's pricey. And we're seeing now some of the traffic complications that are arising due to this. Barbara's comment in the comment section talking about the U-turn driver. Yeah, there was, if you joined us about 8 or 9 minutes ago, there was a U-turn driver that kind of cut the line, and they let the driver in. But if that vehicle was number 95 and you're the person behind and you don't get that $41 in free gas, and also probably waiting in line for probably a good 45 minutes or so to even get to the front of the line, and then you're being told that it's the end of the promotion, that's going to be the really difficult part. Can we all agree? At some point, there's going to be a cutoff, but there's a lot of folks waiting in line for a long period of time. Now, what they likely should do is do a count of the people remaining in line and go up to those cars and say, this is the cutoff point. We know that you've been waiting in line. We don't want you to wait that much longer. Because if you wait for an hour plus and you get to the gas pump and then they say, I'm sorry, the driver ahead of you was the last driver, that's going to be excruciating for somebody. So hopefully they know what they're doing as far as driver number 95. But again, the bottom line here is that 95.7 doing a great giveaway, really trying to help out their listeners, really trying to help out folks that are paying a lot of money at the pump right now. As you know, that's all of us, and doing a great event here in the Tampa Bay area. And we're, of course, helping spread the word. Though by now, if you're just finding this live stream in the last several minutes, if you're just getting in your car now and you're driving in this direction, might be tough. Is anybody joining us from the line? Now, we always say, don't use your phone at the wheel. But if you're parked and waiting for the car ahead of you to move forward, is there anybody joining us from the line? Just let me know. You can use hashtag HJB in the Facebook Live comment section. Carol with a follow-up comment saying hashtag HJB. That is definitely going to help out a lot of people. This is wonderful. It's always best to spread kindness in this world. I agree. Jackie Lynn, hashtag HJB. I used to work on air and promotions in radio. We did gas giveaways. Hope that they have officers on standby. Yeah. Again, if you find out that you're number 96 and you waited a long time to get gas and they tell you that you just missed out, that person, yeah, that's not a fun day. But think about the 95 that are going to be getting at the very least, you're getting half a tank of gas, right? Even larger vehicles, $41 gets you about half a tank. You know what's interesting too? At the beginning of this live stream, we said, hey, you can share this video on Facebook to spread the word, to let folks know. But if you were trying to get in line, you're probably thinking, guy on the news is crazy. What am I doing? I wouldn't share it. I want to be the first one to get in line. Was there anybody in the Facebook Live comment section that chose not to share this video because they were trying to get in line for the free gas giveaway? I'm just realizing that when I said at the beginning of the stream, you can share this to help spread the word. There's some people out there who might be in the area of East Fletcher that said, no, I'm not going to do that. Eagle 8 HD giving us a look at just how long the line is for free gas on East Fletcher. It's dozens and dozens of cars long. I think what Jim is pointing to, it's basically approaching wrapping around the block right now. So the intersection that Jim was just our photojournalist, Jim Hockett, who's in Eagle 8 HD for us today. That was Fletcher, Nebraska. And it is basically near wrapping around Nebraska. That's how long the line is right now. Perhaps we can try to get an idea at some point at how much longer the giveaway is going to go on. I'm not sure how many vehicles they've had come up. One of our commenters, Gomez, in the comment section saying, I just got mine. So maybe, Gomez, you can comment back at us and let us know. Were you just in line? You just got your free gas? And let us know how you heard about it. You can use hashtag HJB if you're trying to get my attention out of the Facebook Live comment section, as we see some of the folks that have reached the promised land, so to speak, getting to the pumps at the Chevron on Fletcher. Again, the address being 1251 East Fletcher Avenue in Tampa. Brittany saying, hashtag HJB, what is the price currently in Tampa? The average price for your standard unleaded gallon of gas right now is about $4.31 a gallon. Cheaper here at the Chevron, you see $4.19. And really cheap for the people that are being able to participate in this giveaway because they're getting $41 in free gas. That's the price right now in Tampa. I'm curious. Let's look. What's the Los Angeles gas price? I'm just curious about LA right now because that's the, my goodness, that is the epicenter of skyrocketing gas prices is the LA area. And right now, Los Angeles, California, to get a gallon of regular gasoline, it is $5.87. If you go to the next tier up, your mid-tier grade of gasoline, $6.05 a gallon in LA. Grateful that we don't live in Los Angeles right now, to say the least. If you're joining us from California, my sincerest apologies. Look at the line on Fletcher. We're going to put away Brittany's comment. Goes all the way down to Nebraska. It's at least 3-4 dozen vehicles long. Just an absolutely crazy sight on Fletcher for everyone trying to get their $41 in free gas, hosted by 95.7 The Beat, a radio station, hip-hop R&B radio station in the Tampa Bay area, trying to spread a little kindness, giving away $41 of gasoline to the first 95 that drive up to the Chevron at East Fletcher Avenue, 1251 East Fletcher Avenue. But I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to fill up cars or get close to filling up cars with that $41. If we have a count come in, I'll let you know about it. let's all give a big round of applause for Paula saying hashtag HeyJB. I'm in line. Almost there. You're almost there, Paula. Almost. Fingers crossed for you. Hopefully that you get there and you're still early. And that way that people behind you can also still get their $41 in free gasoline. Again, you can use hashtag HeyJB in the Facebook Live comment section if you're looking for your comment to get featured, if you're trying to get my attention. In the meantime, we're live from Tampa, Eagle 8 HD over East Fletcher Avenue, where dozens and dozens and dozens of vehicles are trying to get their $41 in free gas by participating in the 95.7 The Beats free gas giveaway today in Tampa. You know, one of our commenters just noted, Natasha commenting in our Facebook Live comment section saying that she filled up last night. Imagine if you were in the area of Fletcher, if you were driving by this gas station right as they announced it on the radio station on 95.7, and you look down and you realize that your vehicle is full, that you're sitting on a full tank of gas. And you can't take advantage of it because you got a vehicle filled with gasoline. That would be of course also an inconvenience if you were in the area of East Fletcher Avenue when they made this announcement. Omi in the Facebook Live comment section says, hashtag HeyJB, I made it. Congratulations. Might be the sweetest time you ever go to a gas station. Free gas. Congratulations. Let's go to, oh my goodness, Cone's comment saying hashtag HeyJB, $5.89 in LA, and that's the cheap gas station. The more high gas stations are close to $9 a gallon. We're paying $5.89 here in Northern California for regular. As Eagle 8 HD shows us just how long the line is on East Fletcher Avenue. Eric Brown saying, hashtag HeyJB, people sitting on a full tank of gas right now, sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, they are. I can assure you, Eric, and to our commenters, I am not sitting on a gold mine. I was driving into work today, and I saw that I'm back down now to about I want to say maybe about a third of a tank, and I'm thinking, oh, geez, that means that I'm probably right around the time of this weekend gonna have to fill up, and not looking forward to being there with everybody else this Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the Tampa Bay area trying to get gas at a place that is at least somewhat relatively beneath the average price right now in the state of Florida. But yeah, if you're sitting on a full tank of gas right now, yeah, At least you have that, right? At least you have the fact that you're sitting on a full tank of gas. Live on WFLA now for a few more minutes as we hover over from Eagle 8 HD, 1251 East Fletcher Avenue, the Chevron, where 95.7 The Beat giving away free gas. $41 for the first 95 cars. Brittany commenting, hashtag HAB, how far back is the line? Eagle 8 HD giving you an answer. It's going all the way back to Nebraska. So probably anywhere from 20 to 30 vehicles long if you include the section of the line that has entered onto the parking lot to the gas station itself. But yeah, if anyone's really good at counting, you can count for yourself. But our photojournalist, Jim Hockett, sitting high above an Eagle 8 HD, giving us a look at the long line of cars all the way past the Toyota dealership, all the way down to 1251 East Fletcher Avenue, the Chevron gas station. Joseph saying, hashtag HAB, good deed, even better marketing. Yeah, I mean, it of course serves two purposes. It helps out people, giving them their $41 in gas. It's also a great marketing tool for a radio station to give away free gas at a time when everybody would really appreciate free gas. And yes, it is a marketing tool. There's no doubt about it, but it still takes an incredible amount of coordination and work to put this on. So just a big shout out to the folks at 95.7 The Beat. Because you can talk the talk all you want, and radio stations talk, I'm sure, a lot about rising gas prices. But to be able to put this on, it's just a really commendable event for them to actually take the time to do. And yes, of course, it serves them as far as getting the word out about their radio station, but it's also making a big difference in the lives of 95 people who are getting $41 in free gas. That is one final look at the length of the line. Paula says, commented, so before we get going, if you're in line, this is really for you. Paula says that she is in line and she's number 55 and she's about to get gas. So that means that probably, based on my rough count, everybody that's in line right now, if you're in line right now, again, the first 95 drivers, that means that there's roughly, if Paula's correct, if she's correct, we're going on her word now, 40 people remaining in line can still get that $41 in free gas. So there you have it. Fingers crossed to everybody who got in line to be able to get their free gas, and big shout out once again to 95.7 for putting on this free gas giveaway here in the Tampa Bay area. Folks, Eagle 8 HD has put up the tail cam. That's going to do it for us here on WFLA Now. friendly reminder, WFLA.com and the WFLA app has your Tampa Bay gas price checker. It's a great tool to find out areas and where you live in your neighborhood that you can save some money on gas. We know right now it's difficult for families out there. Inflation is a massive factor right now in diminishing checking accounts for so many families out there, just not having as much money at the end of the week. We know that is a massive challenge, and gas prices right now surging. That's also presenting a challenge, but there are ways you can, you can try to save some money. And on WFLA.com, we're trying to do our part. The Tampa Bay gas price checker will hopefully help you save some money here and there over these next few months. This could be an extended stretch where we have soaring gas prices, and we do know that over the course of the year, as we get to the summer months, it's very common for gas prices to increase just normally in a normal year. So we're in for a several month stretch here where we're going to be paying more for gas. And if you save $5 here, $5 there, maybe even more, maybe $10 here, $10 there, that will really add up by the end of the year, and you'll have more money than you thought you might if you're able to, actively seek out places in your area that are just a little bit more affordable when it comes to, whatever grade of gasoline that you put in your car. So again, WFLA.com, the WFLA app for the Tampa Bay gas price checker. We'll have more on this story on the giveaway tonight on WFLA News Channel 8 on your side, your NBC station right here in Tampa Bay. I'm JB Buno. We'll see you next time, folks, on WFLA Now.